I know this is very off topic for me, but it's one of them things what you see and you must share. Because I had to witness this, now you have to. So it's a 2-bedroom terrace house in the town of Hartlepool. I found it due to once in a while I look at property listings to see will I ever be able to buy property in the UK, which mostly it's a resounding no because of my work history. I can't secure a mortgage, so only options are buying it outright. Hence why I found this, because I clicked on the cheapest property to buy in a certain area. So the price is actually about the right price. Normally for ex-rental properties in this town, normally 30 to 35,000 pound you be paying. And if it's a good remodeled property, it normally sells for 45,000 tops. So it looked normal to me, and I decided to look into the listing further. And the 3D planning of this property is amazing, and I have to show you this. So from the front of the house, looks pretty normal. When we go down to the details. So apparently it's an ideal buy to let. Okay, so the property's empty. Okay, looks fine so far. This is the part where I'm like, really? How is this not false advertisement? The property is in average condition and would benefit from a full remodel and some internal modernization to maximize its full potential. Okay. So I would assume it's in livable condition. You can move straight in and not have much issues. This is what you really get. Tell me if I'm out of bounds of this, of my expectations. So carpet actually looks like a mess. And wallpaper could be better. And now we see it needs painting. I'm not sure if that's a scuff on a wall, mold, dampness, or just the paint being weird. Looking at the mail, it's been vacant for quite a while. So that screams it isn't exactly the best buy to rent property in the area. And the door's broken. Okay. I don't know what this blue thing is. I would assume that door is also broken and have decided to put some blue sticker on there to keep it intact. And heading into my favorite room. Showrooms aren't really a thing for pre-owned properties. So what you see is what you get. And this is one hell of a show. This house's unique selling point. When you move in, you need a dustpan and brush. Welcome to England. So the landlord hasn't even bothered repairing the window or even boarding it up. So yay, a load of water damage don't be happening. Why does the kitchen have bathroom tiles on the wall? Huh. Ugh. These lights aren't connected to the wall socket, So it's got external source. It's a light above. Even worse. At least we do get fire alarms with this property. There's no reason to have that under cabinet light, as well as it's the wrong type of cupboards to actually have it. In my opinion, I'm just saying that. I would actually assume former grow house. It would actually explain the carpets. Shall we go into the bathroom? Honestly, I was expecting to see a tree in a bathtub. A lot of new tiling needs to be done. And probably a new bath and sink. What's with all the bad paint jobs in this place? So, back door's double bolted. I have no clue what's on the shelf. Those a drill, but apparently not. Yay, fire alarms. Another fire alarm. So it meets the renting requirements with fire alarms at least. Okay. Okay, I need more wallpaper since that's just came off. We need to replaster that. Or plasterboard it. I'm actually curious if a person who broke into the house did that, or that was a tenant what lived there. Because Hartlepool and Harden are very much known for people breaking in and taking the pipes out and stealing the copper pipes. So another room that needs painting. I wouldn't say this is ideal renting, because if it's been vacant for this long, it's not exactly ideal. And to me, rent this out, all they would get would be disappointment. But for this being up for sale, we get content. So, I'm not sure if I got a high standard or not, but I expected it to be livable. And in my opinion, I don't think it is. Especially with a window, and there's a lot of stuff that needs to be updated. But the reason why this town is so cheap is because there's hardly any police in this town. The cells aren't manned, so they have to transport anyone arrested to a different town, so that it limits how many crimes they can investigate per shift. So it's not exactly the best place to live due to that, if you value your safety. And this window probably wasn't the first time it was broken, probably won't be the last. If the house is vacant in this town, as well as Harden, most likely it will be broken into. This area, you definitely need to know people that live in the area to get decent renters, because 2/3 of the landlords aren't from this area. Normally they are London or landlords from abroad, which the person who's selling this is a Londoner. If they weren't, they wouldn't be with that real estate agent that they are. They would be using a real estate agent from the northeast area. Most landlords end up buying property here, and in a couple of months or even a year, the property ends up back on the market because they just can't get tenants in the property, or they manage to get tenants and they just haven't paid and it's done a runner. In some cases, the tenants have been arrested because they've just used the house as a grow farm or done other illicit behaviour in the house. Honestly, I haven't had a good experience with Hartlepool. I know it for its crime, not for anything good. If you want a video on the crime in this area, I'm willing to make that type of video. Won't be for everyone. But yeah, I have no clue if I got to higher standards for property, but if this is your first experience seeing property in England, welcome. If you want to know more about the policing in Hartlepool, I will add a documentary in the description for you to know more, because it will go into more detail than I can, because I don't live in that town.